Hi there and good morning everybody. I hope this video is finding you well, and I hope that you guys are doing so good with this warm weather that we're having and that you're enjoying it. We're going to jump into our story today. Today I'm going to tell a story that Jesus told us. It's called the parable of the lost son. There once was a father that had 2 sons. One day, the younger son said to the father, "Father, could you give me my inheritance?" Inheritance is money that you get when the child's parents have died. So the father thought about it and decided the sons could have the money now instead of when he died, and he split it evenly between the 2 sons. Very soon after the younger son received the money, he decided that since he had so much money that he would move to a different country and have some fun with it. When he left for good. He took every last thing that he had and didn't plan on returning. He wanted to be grown and spent all his day and all his money with however he wanted to. So he just left. He left a big farm with many hired men and with everything he needed. He left his family, and more importantly, he left his father, who trusted him enough to give him the money. This probably made his father very sad. I'm sure that his son missed him so much. After he had spent all of his money, the country that he was living in became very poor, and he hardly had enough food for everyone. It was even worse for people that didn't have any money because they could not buy any of the food that was now more expensive. That night, as the son was walking home, his stomach ached and growled. He was so hungry. He saw some people walking towards him, and he asked them if he could get any food from them, but no one would give him anything. Everyone was so poor it was hard to share with anyone else. He knew that if he became like a hired man on his father's farm, he would still be better off than he was right now. He would always have a warm place to stay and some food to eat. So he headed home. It took the son a long time to get home. He was just hoping that his dad would let him work on the farm and let him be a hired man. The son was walking up to the farm, but while he was still a long way off, and he could see someone notice him and start to run towards him. He was sure that they must have been expecting someone else. No one would be so excited to see him. As a person got closer, he realized that it was his father. He was yelling, my son, you're finally home." He couldn't believe it. His father threw his arms around him and kissed him. But the son quickly said, "Father, I have sinned against God and you. I don't deserve to be called your son." The son wanted to continue, but the father said to one of his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe you can find and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring him the biggest calf and kill it for him to eat. Let us have a party and celebrate because my lost son is now found." A little while later, the older son was working in the field and heard music and dancing, so he called to one of the servants and asked what was going on. "Your brother has come home, and your father is having a party for his return," said the servant. This upset the older brother, and he refused to go join the party. His father heard that he was upset, so he went to talk to him and invited him to join the party. But the older son refused, saying, "Look, I have been working for you for all these years, and I've done nothing to disobey you. Yet you never had a big party for me to celebrate me and my friends. But now my younger brother has come home, spent all your money that you gave him, and you killed the biggest calf for him to eat?" "But my son," the father said, "you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate and be glad because your brother was lost, but now he is found." I hope that you guys enjoyed this story. I think it's always one that makes me warm inside to know that whenever I get lost and run away, my Father in heaven, which is God, will always come back and get me and hug me and kiss me. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace out.